Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Last time, a god bought us cheeseburgers. So yeah, the gang encountered the god Ares, god of war. Not to be confused with Kratos, the god of war. I've actually never played a god of war game. Do they address that? Because he's still Greek, right? Like, he's I don't know. Is there a difference? I don't know. God of War fans, let me know. I do want to play the, I don't know. How would you get into the God of War games? This is a quick aside, honestly. It's like, do you just start with the first original God of War? Or, like, could I play the one they put out on PS4, where he's, like, Dad Kratos? I don't know. I'm curious. Anywho, none of this is important. So yeah, Ares bought them cheeseburgers and made Percy and Annabeth go find his shield, take it back from the god Hephaestus, and Percy basically sacrificed himself, and Annabeth was like, yo, this sucks, and Hephaestus was like, yeah, and because of that, let Percy go. It was way more nuanced than how I said it, but there. And then, at the end, Ares, with his shield back, got them a ride to Vegas, I think they're on their way to Vegas. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe that's spoilers. It says that in the episode title, so I don't know. Anywho, yeah, so that's pretty much where we left off. Oh, and Grover might know who the Lightning Thief is, so yeah. With that said, why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Percy Jackson. Here we go.
The war ahead of us. The war beyond Zeus and Poseidon's war. Give me reason to question your worthiness again, and there is another that just might be ready to take your place. Isn't that right, little hero? Not time for us to meet quite yet.
Annabeth? Percy, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Where's Chiron?
Chiron's holding hands together with both hands. Everyone thinks we're going to war, so the cabins are taking sides.
Oh no.
Tell me you're calling with good news.
We know who stole the bolt.
Meh.
How do you know?
How do you do
So who would Ares cover for other than?
His favorite daughter. Clarice is the lightning thief.
Chiron's gotta arrest her. Find out what she knows. There's more to this.
Yeah,
than
totally.
just the bolt. Something bigger.
Even though he clearly stated he doesn't care about his children. Bit of a problem, but...
Medusa was Saturday.
I thought Sunday.
No monsters on Sunday. Monday you died in the river.
Right, so Medusa on Saturday.
God. What is this?
What?
Why did you turn into an old married couple?
Yeah.
Not
Been a
to
long
change the
week.
subject, but
If you tell him we're going to see Hermes, he's gonna try to talk us out of it. We don't need that right now.
Meh.
they don't get along.
At all.
Dude, none of you get along with your parents.
We can do our best to help all these animals escape, but not if it means we're jeopardizing the quest.
Oh, no. They've already got a plan to get themselves out. And us, too.
Oh.
Some of these guys, so smart. They were really only missing, like, one piece of the puzzle to get the cages unlocked.
What's that?
Thumbs.
Meh.
But
It happens.
we're here now, so these guys, they're like artists.
That's great, man. I'm happy for you. Elegant. Very, very elegant.
Seems dangerous.
Your mom told you all the stories. Did she read you the Odyssey?
The graphic novel.
Meh.
It counts.
It absolutely
She
counts.
lands on a beach. There's these guys who've forgotten where they came from, forgot everything that was important to them. And they
Yeah.
got that way because they ate.
The lotus flowers.
So
You go in
don't
there
do
and
that.
forget.
I was with Luke for a long time before Grover found us. I saw stuff Grover didn't get to see.
Like meeting Luke's dad.
Like meeting his mom. She's a seer. A human who can see through the mist. Sometimes I see stuff that messes them up. Scary stuff. Stuff that hasn't happened yet. Stuff they know is gonna happen.
Wait,
Eh.
do you remember me?
The Odyssey.
No, you don't remember me. You ate the lotus flowers.
It's kind of a shit thing for Hermes to
Listen,
have.
can I just say a couple of things? Know if they can understand.
I found him.
No, I found Ferdinand. It's okay. I shouldn't be bothering you.
No, not Ferdinand. I found Pan.
Hey.
What?
Almost. He's here. I've almost got him. Grover, I've just been waiting for someone to help me break through to him. And here you are.
Well, that's great, man.
Help me?
But not like in a regular dream. It's more like he knows we're in a dream. But today it was different. Like I somehow ended up in his dream. Like I was eavesdropping on him talking to
Talking to who?
the person who stole the master bolt for him.
You're eavesdropping on Hades, conspiring with Clarice through your dreams.
Was that
I
Hades?
don't get though. So do you think it's real? Because if it's real, something the gods don't even know about. I mean, what are we supposed to do about that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
There are things I don't know.
Yeah, but if you don't know, I mean, what chance do I have?
We'll figure it out. We're bros.
This may be a stupid question, but what is Pan doing in a Vegas casino?
It's just a little further ahead.
God of nature has been hiding all this time. Here, this is like the least natural place in the world.
Don't eat the stuff.
Seems like a strange choice. I don't understand. If you're not eating the flowers, then why are you forgetting things?
It's just all the food.
I gotta
Oh, you don't have to eat anything. It's just the
Wait, I was
place.
here with...
Oh, crap. Man, this place sucks. Why does Hermes have this place?
So the lady falls to her knees. She looks up at the sky and she says, "He was wearing a hat!" Hey, demigods, welcome.
Hey.
We were sent to find you.
Hermes is
Oh, you
Lin-Manuel Miranda? Why aren't you
Join us.
dressed appropriately, man?
You kids know how to play craps? You want my help to sneak into the underworld.
Wow. You're a really good guesser.
He's just
Meh.
beyond space and time, kid. Why do you think they put me in charge of delivering the mail?
Okay.
So you might as well at least play a little
We're
bit.
friends of Luke's.
Okay,
Well,
time and space are easy, kids.
that worked.
Parenting is
Eh.
something else entirely. Have a seat.
You know, this is kind of unbelievable because Lin-Manuel Miranda is just too charming to be a douchey god.
Help us get to the underworld. Help us retrieve Zeus's master bolt from Hades, and he'll see that you care.
If he's beyond
There
space
is
and
a way into
time,
the underworld.
I feel like
A secret way.
he
Helped
knows the
others
plot.
Find it before. Do you know what that feels like? To be so close to someone you love, knowing neither of you has any choice but to keep hurting each other. I know you do.
Ugh.
Are you gonna help us or not?
I don't get involved anymore. It's just not worth it. Sorry.
Some really good acting from him, I must say.
And this was all just a waste of time.
She's right to be angry. It isn't fair. None of it is.
Thanks. That's super helpful.
It was your father who warned me to stay away. Said it was awful watching you struggle and feel powerless to stop it. But that sometimes that's what parenting is.
He said he'd meet me in Santa Monica. Why would he say that if he thinks it'll make things worse?
It is very hard for a god to feel powerless. I guess we're all just doing the best we can.
I know it seems like we've only been here for like 20 minutes, but it's already Thursday.
Eh.
We've been here for days.
Knowing the clock was running out on our quest,
Yes,
and I feel a lot better about having stolen his keys.
exactly.
So-
Wait, what?
Well, good job.
Got invisible. Picked his pocket.
You picked Hermes' pocket?
I'm multi-talented.
Good job.
Grover.
Who's Grover? Grover. I remember Grover.
Good.
Man, Grover got really old.
That's
How long
not.
have we been here?
That's not Grover. Oh my god. He's in freaking VR. What year is it?
A quest? That sounds amazing. But is it dangerous?
It's not a deal breaker, I'm just curious.
Also, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Just get him out of the hotel.
Hermes drives a cab?
It's a
And left us
taxi.
a note.
How do we know that's for us? Nice.
Should have known the god of thieves noticed his pocket getting picked.
Yeah. Well, he's the god of a lot of things.
How hard could this be?
Okay.
My fault. That was me.
I mean,
You make it go backwards.
he's from the city, you know. Too fast, too fast! I remember doing that. Oh!
Keep going. Up to the street.
Slowly. But, like, commit.
You've got this.
Gently. Gently. You're doing it, mate! Ah, he's figuring it out. Okay, a little to your left. Too far, too far. You overcorrected. Okay, you didn't even wait for the barrier. Oh! Okay, it's fine. They got out, and so the car did its magic.
Turn off the lights.
Now turn on lights, for God's sake. Boy, it's too bad the moon isn't
Percy,
out.
Annabeth, you guys are my best friends.
Yes.
Little
Welcome
Prince
back.
forgot a lot more stuff than you guys did. I wonder what that's about.
Demigods.
We weren't alone.
Oh, that's true.
It's easy to forget what's important when you're alone.
Aww. So, is this California?
I think I gotta go meet my dad now.
This is the... It just
We'll be here when you get
instanted
back.
us to Santa Monica. Just gotta walk into the water. I hope there's light at the ocean's depths. I seriously can't see a thing right now. Oh, someone with
Sorry,
a little light.
he waited as long as he could. The summer solstice passed earlier this evening. There is so much of him in you. We all see it. What belongs to the sea can always return. Each will provide one of you safe passage back from the underworld.
Oh, yay.
There are four of them.
Save the world. And then go save your mother.
Yeah. Alright then. So, they did miss the deadline. Okay, I thought there was going to be like a twist, like they were still in the casino, but no, they just blew it. Alright. You know, can I just say, I got recommended a video called Percy Jackson, An Unfortunate Disappointment. It was like 2 hours long. I didn't watch it yet because I'm not done with this season, but I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is good. I'm enjoying it. Have they seen the original movie? Because that... Ooh. I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying this. So, yeah. Boy, Hermes is weird, ain't he? That was some good acting, though. I don't know. I don't know. See, I don't know. I guess I haven't seen Lin-Manuel Miranda in much. I did watch Hamilton when they put it on Disney Plus. That was 2020 because everyone was locked in for the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So we all avoided the Backstreet Boys reunion tour by watching Hamilton on the 4th of July. That was pretty fun. But he was good in that. But this, I mean, it's very much, there's very much a difference between, acting and, musical theater like that. So it's very different. He does both of them very well. But I like seeing this, Like, that was very interesting. It is also interesting, he just doesn't have... Like, he's just wearing a hoodie. Like, they just forgot to costume him, so Lin-Manuel Miranda just wore his, regular hoodie. I don't know. Like, he doesn't have, like, the outfit we saw him in earlier, where he's, like, dressed up as, like, a postal man. And he's not dressed in, like, a suit befitting of a man who runs a casino. Why he runs this casino, I have no idea. But apparently, on top of the god of he's the god of thieves, he's also a god beyond space and time. I don't even know how that works, Apparently, I don't know enough about Hermes, so... Yeah. So, they think that Clarice is the thief, and they told good guy Luke about it. So that was good. That was a good thing. I don't know. I guess I'm not really... I don't know. Whatever. So they think it was Clarice because Ares would cover up for Clarice. Why would he, though? Because they even said it's like, oh, he would cover up for his favorite daughter. It's like, were any of you listening? And the fact that Grover thought of that specifically, too. It's like, oh, he would cover up for his favorite daughter. It's like, he doesn't like his children. Like, he told you that point blank, that he doesn't like any of his children, and he's not proud of any of them. So, no, I don't really see that. I don't know. I don't understand the logic there. Like, I mean, it would make sense for the daughter of the god of war to commit an act that would bring upon war between Zeus and Poseidon, So, there is that. But at the same time, like, why... I don't know why, like... I guess it's the line of, like, he's covering for his favorite daughter. Like, he doesn't have a favorite because he doesn't like them at all, Like, I guess maybe, like, he would cover up because he would want the war too. But, I mean, he is the god of war, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense. So, I don't know. The thing is, we're going to get to the end of this season, and I'm going to be so wrong about who the Lightning Thief actually is. That would be hilarious if I just misremembered it this whole time. Oh, that would be so funny. If I'm just a big ol' idiot over here. Yeah. So Grover found his relative, Augustus, who is searching for Pan, the god of nature. That didn't go well. He at least made it farther than Ferdinand, but still. I hope we come back to that. I hope we come back to that. I do like the little moments of Grover, like, praising animals, Like, I just like those moments. It's really fun, so... and I like, when they're escaping, like, oh, the animals had an escape plan, to get away from the trucks. They were only missing one thing. Thumbs. So it's like, that was really cool. I love when he's like, it's like, oh, these animals, they're so amazing. They're so elegant, they're like artists. And it just cuts to them just standing in the middle of the freeway. So that was fun. I did enjoy that. And then, yeah, so... and then we had the discourse, basically, or discourse, I don't know. We had the conflict between Hermes and Luke, that Luke blames Hermes for what happened to his mother, that she was just driven completely insane, I guess, and just driven to her wit's end because she was a seer. So that was interesting. And I do like that moment of, I guess they're, weirdly, they're the more human moments that the gods have, you know? Like, we had, like, Hephaestus last episode, but I like that moment where Hermes is like, look, you know, he fully was aware that it was going to make everything worse if he went there and saw Luke and his mother. But he went anyway, you know? He went anyway because it is too much for him. And I like that it was Poseidon specifically who was like, no, you shouldn't do this, you know? And it basically gives reason as to why Poseidon has kept his distance from Percy, you know? So that was really nice. I actually enjoyed that. Just the weird moment of humanity. And, you know, it's the thing of, you know, I like what Hermes says of, you know how hard it is for a god to feel so powerless, you know? So that was really cool. I like that. That was a really interesting idea. And I like that Poseidon did wait at Santa Monica as long as he could, but with the time elapsed, that's it, you know? He had to go and, you know, gather the banners, call the banners for war, you know? Even though he knows that Percy didn't... He knows Percy didn't do it, but there's no convincing Zeus of that, you know? There's no convincing Zeus of that, just without proof of who actually stole the Master Bolt, you know? So he has to gather his army to face his brother in war, which is crazy. So yeah, so that's a really interesting thing. And we did also have the car. That was fun. Percy trying to drive the car. I do remember there was only one time when I was practicing driving a car before I got my license, where I did that whole, like, the yeah thing, like when you try to go, but then you try to go and then you get scared, so you stop and it just jolts the car. I remember I only did that one time, basically. One time I ever tried to drive, and then after that I got used to it. So, because I mean, that first second of the car starting to accelerate, yeah, it terrifies you, you know? It can terrify you, but you just have to let it go and know that you're going to be able to keep control, you know? So I like that. It was a fun moment of Percy trying to drive, you know? So yeah, and thank God the car, you know, just bolted out of there as soon as they got out of the parking lot, because otherwise they'd be dead. So yeah, so that was good. So yeah, and now we are off to the underworld to find the Master Bolt and save Sally as well. It was Sally, right? Sally Jackson. That sounds, yes, that's what it is. Sorry, it's because, you know, just before this I record Barry, and there's a character named Sally in that, so that's, like, messing with my head, but yeah, that was it. I'm pretty sure it's Sally Jackson, so yeah, really, really interesting stuff. We got 2 episodes left of this season. I'm curious to see where we are going. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Percy Jackson reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.